Eamonn Holmes has been making headlines lately as the former This Morning star turned GB News broadcaster continues to weigh in on the Phillip Schofield scandal. This week, Eamonn Holmes, 63, gave an explosive interview to his new employer GB News. He made several scathing claims about Phillip Schofield, who has just recently left ITV daytime staple This Morning in light of controversies coming to the surface. Eamonn didn't hold back as he slammed ITV, This Morning, and Phillip as well as his once close co-host, Holly Willoughby. Speaking to GB News' Dan Wootton, Eamonn's revelations have led to further shock surrounding the sensational news. While more about the scandal continues and This Morning's future remains uncertain, Express.co.uk has rounded up the most shocking claims made by Eamonn in the bombshell interview. Eamonn and Ruth Langsford had been used during Phillip's coming out announcement. Back in early 2020, Phillip decided to publicly come out as gay on This Morning after being married to his wife Stephanie Lowe for 27 years. While the moment came as surprising news to fans of the show, it was presented in a way that suggested Phillip wanted to respect his true self and inspire others. According to Eamonn though, this hadn't been the case, and the coming out was Phillip's way of masking controversies from being leaked. This Morning, under the guise of Phillip and Holly, is a very false existence, Eamonn stated. He went on to recall Phillip's announcement on This Morning. Right, so I'm driving in, Eamonn explained, adding, Phillip will be arriving to appear don't he program today. I asked, why, they replied, oh, we can't tell you. Holly will be coming in as well. So anyway, he comes into our dressing room and he falls down on his knees crying and I say to him, what's the matter? He replied, gay, gay. And I say, is that all? What is this? I thought he'd killed a child or something. Eamonn added he and his wife and This Morning co-host Ruth Langsford were very supportive of Phillip's announcement but now feel they were used. Miss Holly took over with a long statement, Eamonn went on. They knew in advance, we were taken for fools. He revealed he and Ruth were asked if they wanted scripts and added, then it goes to those two in a choreographed way, knowing how false they are, I'm sure they rehearsed it for days and who was going to hug. Holly was very specific about where she sat, where I sat, where Ruth sat. The Loose Women panel didn't like Phillip, except for one person. Eamonn's wife Ruth still works on ITV's midday show, Loose Women. He explained how none of the stars of the show liked Phillip other than one unnamed person because of the doors he could open for her. He went on to describe an awkward moment from 2019 in which Ruth appeared to be cut off by Phillip when she was explaining to ITV viewers who would be appearing on the show. As for the Loose Women, in the year that you're talking about, the panel that existed, I would say there was probably a minority of one that actually liked Phillip Schofield, he claimed.